got the job 7 years ago, and I needed to pay the bills. I was happy. I worked there for 4 years, and 3 out of those 4 years were fine. We worked in pairs, and it depended on who you worked with. It was only when I started in a new pair that the problems escalated and got worse.
It started with taunts and various other things to do with both his race and religion, and it just got worse all the time. The various types of incidents, and they are a matter of public record. So, but he would they stripped him naked on more than one occasion. They'd hold him up on the motorway for passing motorists to toot their horns at him. I mean, it was horrible. The Lascelles incident was the day after the Handsworth riots, and they dumped him. They got him into a lorry, and they just dumped him in the middle of Lascelles, with no phone, no money, no nothing. On his final night at work, they stripped him naked. They tied him to a fence. They poured cleaning solvent, industrial cleaning solvent, over him to make him whiter than white. And then when he was shivering from the cold of the cleaning solution, they poured very, very hot water over him.
You feel worthless. You feel isolated. You don't feel like you can talk to anyone. You feel sick on the way to work every morning, but you have to pay the bills.
I mean, in Amjad's case, there were things that he could do, because it was clearly to do with his race and also his religion, because he's a Muslim. So he was able to use both criminal legislation and civil legislation, firstly to go through the criminal courts with a complaint, and secondly to go to an employment tribunal. The police action was against the individuals, and the three particular individuals who were eventually found, who were eventually convicted and sent to jail for 3 years. Everybody's got the right to live life without being harassed, without being bullied, without people doing things to you and getting on at you. All the equality legislation, it's all about making sure that people's rights, that people are able to live life free from things like harassment. And his human rights were undoubtedly being breached by the awful things that were being done from him, and the fact that his employers didn't do anything about it.